you're not a member, also hit the notification so that you're able to get all of my content. Shout out to the whole entire Lions Den. That's to him, and salute to the LDBC family, man. Thank y'all for rocking with me. And I also want to give a shout out to my subs, my day ones, and as well as my new subs too. As well. Appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. Got a lot to talk about. We all know what's going on, or what's potentially set to happen right now. I give people a few minutes to get up in here. Yeah, but it's been a crazy week. It's gonna be a definitely a crazy day today. Got the game one, the NBA Finals. Got that popping. But we got other news that's getting ready that's been surfacing. It could potentially take place. Me myself personally, man, I'm anxious to see what takes place. Though we don't know if it's we still don't know if it's set in stone. But I know a lot of Lakers fans are probably going to rejoice if this potentially takes place. You know, and me myself, I'm not a Lakers fan, but I'm definitely happy that they're aiming in this direction, because the pre I definitely see that happen. But for those of you that don't know what's happening, and they are set to make him a major offer. And if you don't know about Dan Hurley, he's a three-time NCAA championship coach. His credentials, they definitely stand out, especially at the collegiate level. And I definitely feel like, this would be a great direction to go. But more importantly, they played peekaboo. They played peekaboo and they played poker. Peekaboo poker with LeBron. Okay, so while everybody's perception that he did have some hand in coaching search, this can still do whatever they want to. It's Lakers' organization, not LeBron's organization. And this thing right here is quite huge. Do I want to see this take place? Yeah, I do. And a lot of other people want to see it take place, because if they end up hiring him, what's going to end up taking place is LeBron could potentially leave, and then you have a 17th pick that they're probably going to use for something else if they don't go for drafting Bronny. And I think a lot of people are very, very excited about that. Now, of course, like the Cavs fans and the people that are fans of LeBron, they don't want nothing like this to take place. But me, myself, personally, I think it's a great thing. I think it's a very good thing. We have to understand, man, that this league is definitely moving in a different direction. It's still while this is still a players' league, a lot of people have in the back of their minds, they don't really want to come out and say it, but how they did Darvin Ham was wrong. It was wrong. As a matter of fact, we shouldn't even be sitting up here having this conversation. If we really want to be honest, we shouldn't be having any of this conversation. We shouldn't have this conversation at all about Darvin Ham being let go. We shouldn't be having a conversation about a head coaching search for the Los Angeles Lakers. What they shouldn't be doing right now, they should be preparing. If a structured organization, which the Lakers have known to have been, what they would have done is they would have ran it back with the horses that they had, like I keep saying. Hold on, y'all. They should have ran it back with the horses that they had. And if they are able to pull this off, I think this would be a good look for. It would be a better look for Rob Pelinka. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna lie, man. I wanted, between him and Jeannie Buss, I wanted both of them out of there. But if they go ahead and do this is okay. I can deal with this now. Do I still want Darvin? Did I still want Darvin Ham to remain there? Yeah, absolutely. And look, like I said, man, I'm not a Lakers fan, but I appreciate good basketball, and I appreciate Lakers culture. Not the LeBron Lakers culture, but I appreciate Lakers culture in general. But the other thing is, on the flip side of all of this, what if LeBron actually stays? What if he shocks everybody and he actually stays? And actually adapts to Hurley's coaching style and coaching philosophy. Now, I know some people, you're going to have a lot of doubters. You're going to have a lot of people in here saying, okay, well, it's not going to work. And, what does he know? He coming from college. He sure would have been a better decision, a better coaching decision than J.J. Redick, who doesn't have any coaching experience at all. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to the brother Ticket TV, because he was the one that's been on his TV. Tick boom, like I call him, because he was able to nail this report. But shout out to him. He had pastor on there, or I still call him elder, but he had Pastor Rufus. All right, now I'm back. Like I was saying, man. Sorry, I had to take a phone call. Like Pastor Rufus was saying this morning on Ticket Show, and shout out to Pastor Rufus. I know a lot of that stuff, that's been going on and stuff like that with everything. But hey, look, man, I don't have no problem with Pastor Rufus at all. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, Pastor Rufus had looked out for me. I still support Pastor Rufus. And for those of y'all that's trying to come at him in any type of way or whatever, he's been a good dude in my eye. Okay. He's always shown me love. So I just wanted to throw that in there. I'm not gonna go down that road or whatever, but Shout out to Pastor Rufus or whatever if he's listening to this. But the thing that we got to understand, man, is this is going to be a great move for the Lakers. If you're a Lakers fan and you appreciate Lakers, hey, will you have to start over with some things? Yeah. RJ ready. We all know what pieces that would have been for. That would have been for, to try to possibly get LeBron a ring and to try to appease LeBron by having his son, play with him. Look, I want people to understand this, all right? I really want people to understand this. I don't have a problem with Bronny coming into the league, okay? If he gets drafted and everything, I don't have that's not my problem at all. There might be some people that do have a problem with it. I don't have no problem with that, all right? But my problem is LeBron putting pressure on him to play. I've said that before. And all of these unfair, putting an unfair target on that young man's back. Okay? Because that's what he is. He's a young man. He's not a boy. Okay? He's not a boy. He's not a kid. And he's getting ready to embark on a grown ass man journey. And he's fitting to find that out. You know what I'm saying? But I don't have a problem with Bronny, going to the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, if you feel like you could play at that level, if anybody feels like they can play at that level, then take your best shot. But of course, you got the naysayers, you got the people in there that's gonna be like, and they're gonna come with all this vitriol that they can, because that's LeBron's child, which I think is unfair to him. If you're gonna come with the vitriol, aim it at his father. Don't aim it at him. Now, what people didn't like is, oh yeah, I only want to work out for the Lakers and all this other stuff. Now that right there, now you're starting to lose points in my book. You know what I'm saying? You started off right, but you can't come up in it, because I like the fact that Bronny had came in there and he basically said that, hey, I'm trying to create my own lane. You know what I'm saying? In so many words, he wants to do his own thing. And how can you not appreciate a kid like that? Or I just called him. See, I'm up here calling him a kid. How can you not appreciate a young man like that? You know what I'm saying? So I give him all the props. Are desperate, right? Well, they're desperate every year. They're desperate every year for a championship. Because they're either championship or bust. That's their mentality. And you're getting a championship coach at the collegiate level. Now, people are going to bring up Brad Stevens. People are going to bring up certain college coaches that really couldn't, they did good while they were, at the collegiate rates or whatever. But, when it came to the NBA or whatever, they weren't so successful or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And that remains to be seen. And if he does come, he's going to get the same smoke that any other coach would if he's in that hot seat in terms of being a Los Angeles Laker coach. Anytime you're a player in the Los Angeles Laker organization, or anytime you're a coach, hell, even if you're in the front office, that pressure is heightened. That pressure is heightened. You know, none of this, you know, okay, yeah, you're in, you know, small market, all that other stuff. No, 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 no. Not at all. No. People aren't going for that. People aren't going to settle for that. And my problem with Rob Pelinka, I know that they got the bubble championship. That's, you know, that's great. Okay. Kudos to him, for real, for real. All right. But with Magic Johnson, I feel like, you know, Magic Johnson would have put that bug in your ear to let you know that that team that you had constructed that won the bubble, there was no way that that team should have been broken up. You should have did everything possible to keep somewhat of that core. Now, you know, but outside of LeBron and outside of AD, because you possibly would have had at least, I would say, you probably would have had another championship. Okay, and I'm not the only one that felt, you know, that has felt that way. I've wanted to see the Lakers lose or whatever. In this case right here, in this scenario, I actually, you know, wanted them to succeed. You know, because a lot of people were saying that, you know, the bubble ring was, you know, it was set up. You know, it was a setup. You know, and everything like that. Now, you know, my whole mentality is if you're saying that to me, and you're saying, oh yeah, you won because of this or you won because of that, well, okay, let's run it back and let's do it again. And if they would have did that with the same people that they had, they probably would have had a good chance. So that was my take on it, man. Y'all definitely let me know what you think. Please leave your comments, like the video, share it, subscribe, hit them notifications too. Straight to the point, sports and entertainment. I'll get at y'all later.